And it's the Cavaliers to start out, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now Morant, after Jared Allen missed from long range. Out to Morant, 4 on the clock. It's over Garland, and it's Morant missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Shoots over a Okoro. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Mitchell wide open. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant against Garland. Morant kicks to Bane. Out to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And they'll get another chance. With the clock winding down, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Here's Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
For 3, Mitchell. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks the pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bane. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Garland against Morant. It's stolen by Adams. Morant finds Brooks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. And Adams kicks to Morant. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Morant. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Mitchell. Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Stolen by Jackson. Mitchell against Morant. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Morant outside. Lets the 3 fly. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Out to the right wing. Mobley with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Is Garland, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. All free throws good from Garland. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Morant scanning the floor. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
What an athlete this guy is. John Morant is talented at staying in control.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say, okay.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Here's Morant. into the lane.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Mitchell against Brooks. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Mitchell finding the lane, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Grant, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And there's the drive.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Garland. Brooks against Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant dishes to Jackson.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Garland feeling it out a little bit from outside the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Morant. 27 points for him. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher. So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Ja Morant. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies leading by 3. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Brandon Clark. Jones is out there with Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the 5. Kennard up top. Clark a screen on Green. 5 to shoot. Kennard. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kennard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
Running onto the court, North half, powerhouse Memphis.
So LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Over to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Kennard for three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Right side Jones. Over Wade. Jones, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Osman kicks to LeVert. Here's Osman. Kennard covering. Here's Green. And the pass to Lopez. Now here's LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Jones.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Memphis. Now Cleveland shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots and they're hitting them. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Morant. He has 29. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen, a screen on Morant. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for
Free throw good, Garland.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant left side. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Jackson finds Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
The wide open look here for Garland. Drains the three-pointer. Garland's got 9.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Morant against Mobley.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
The Grizzlies have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks covering. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Mitchell against Morant. Left side, Bain. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There's the drive. Here's a Okoro. Kicks it out to Allen. Garland against Morant. And the shot goes down. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Baines got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garland against Morant. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. The high post shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Stepping in, Bain is automatic from that area.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The deep 3 for Mitchell. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Adams with the screen on Mitchell. It's Morant with the drive.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Mobley finds Allen. There's Garland, and Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. stolen by Okoro. The slam dunk by Garland.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And it's Morant missing.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. Bane with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Morant uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 41.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
The drive by Mitchell. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant kicks to Bane. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 20 feet out. A putback, and it's Adams on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Morant against Garland. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
11 seconds left in the 4th. Outside, Bane. It drops.
Desmond Bane showing no nerves.
From deep. Offline. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They seem to relish their... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
To the Bulls, CLA.
floor for the visiting Boston.
A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, little easy two.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Tatum passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. Right side Brown. Five on the clock. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. The three from Okoro. Williams grabs the board. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Shot clock at 6. Brown finds Tatum. Second chance effort. Williams' shot is good.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. Pulls up on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Great instincts with the ball. Garland just picks a guy. Look, he sets him up to score.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. Fades away. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Clock at 6. The drive by.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now here's Mitchell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Garland with a screen on Brown. Outside Garland. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Now Brown. From deep. The rebound by Allen.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Boston with the ball. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Brown can't hit. Allen against Tatum. Here's Mobley. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Brown finds Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. No good there. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
On the wing, Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And there's the lob, and Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Horford. That one no good. Good D by Mobley. And stolen by Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Allen. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Cavaliers on top. Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Smart against Garland. Outside Mitchell. Gets an open look and hits it. Give him 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Mitchell. The Celtics making their last shot.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Tatum passes to Smart. Now here's Brown. Now here's Smart. The rebound by Allen.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
And here's Brown for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Some solid defense from Williams.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Horford. Now Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Here's Okoro. And a missed layup. Tatum against Allen. Tatum passes to Brown. And stolen by Mobley. Fast break Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. They get the rebound. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Right side Brown. Outside Tatum. A minute 50 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Mitchell, the rebound, Celtics.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Smart. 1:21 left in the first half of this one. And he's going for the lob, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
The drive by Brown, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The Cavaliers leading. 52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Tatum. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Here's Smart. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And so it's Cleveland with it. With 2 seconds left. And the bucket by LeVert.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Just before your Cavaliers, the Celtics, 22. Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Griffin is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Derek White. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Here's Wade. It's another 3 for Cleveland. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
You know, Blake Griffin has been through a lot in this league, but he always has maintained a terrific attitude and works hard to be whatever his team needs him to be.
Here's Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside. Pass to Cornett. Shot clock at 3. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Wade. The 3 is up. Griffin pulls down the board. Gallinari against Green. And here's White. LeVert outside. And they recover it. Pass to Osman. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Green, the pass to Lopez. Back to Green. Banked it in off the glass. Green's got his first points of the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
LeVert goes against Brogdon. No luck on that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. It's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Gallinari against LeVert. Griffin outside. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Back to Griffin. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Griffin's got his second bucket on the night.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Pass to Osman. Here's Wade. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's White. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Cornette. The kick out to White. Griffin outside. Hits the trifecta.
A much improved three-point shooter. Griffin understands the value of bigs that can stretch the floor.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Brogdon. Inside. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Here's White. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. The 3 from Okoro. Griffin pulls down the board. Boston trailing. Gallinari finds White. Here's Cornette. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Cornette's gotten 4 this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Cleveland calls timeout. Got a line change here for Boston. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Here's Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Boston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Smart against Garland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And sends it home with some passing.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Brown. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers leading. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell so explosive at the rim.
Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run.
Oh, sensational! Yes. What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
And he gets the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Garland, the pass to Allen. The rebound, Celtics. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mitchell, his second first team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Garland, he's open. Can't hit that one.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Tatum way outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Okoro. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Tatum passes to Smart. Here's Horford. Pass to Brown. Williams with it. And Williams punches it home.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Mitchell into the lane. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. The Cavaliers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Smart. And that one drops.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. Here's Okoro, pounded by Tatum. Pass to Allen. Now Mitchell puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Tatum passes to Horford, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Okoro. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
To the best CLA.
opposing teams. And of course, should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Here's Morant with the drive, and Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Horford's got 7.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Morant finds Jackson, and it's sent back by Horford. An even 3-on-3 break. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Williams' shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant passes to Adams. Out to Morant. Memphis moving it around. It's stolen by Brown. Jackson against Horford. Deflects the pass. Smart passes to Tatum. Brown against Jackson. Takes a 3. They get it again. The kick out to Williams. Horford dishes to Williams. Back to Horford. Tries again. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. They get the rebound. Outside for Jackson. Back to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Jackson misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Tatum. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Horford with the screen on Jackson. Tatum passes to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got 11 points.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford. Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And here's Morant. He's got 9. On the wing, Bane. He dishes it to Brooks, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Brown against Brooks. Brown dishes to Horford. Back to Brown. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Here's Bane. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Al Horford getting it done for the Celtics. He put together quite... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams finds Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Horford against Bane. And it's off the back rim. No good. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Desmond Bane. Offensive rebound.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Morant kicks to Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Williams passes to Smart. Here's Brown. Now here's Williams. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Al Horford Horford cooking right now. Enters the league in 2007 and still doing work.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Smart. Down low, he's looking for Williams and finds him. Brown dishes to Smart. No good that time. Adams, some nice D, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And then Morant ramps it in.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Brown the pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown from downtown. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Morant. Bain passes to Brooks. Morant outside. Stolen by Smart. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 6.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And Morant throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. Fires for 3. It's stolen by Adams. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
The Celtics, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Griffin. White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the 5, down low. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Cornette. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cornette's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Kennard with a screen on Brogdon. Now the pass to Kennard. Clark outside. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Over White. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics leading by 4.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Clark a screen on White. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Griffin. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Jones in the post. White covering. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And Griffin, here we go. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 4 this quarter.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Outside Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Williams. Basket good.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Horford dishes to Smart. Back to Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Nails the wide open jump shot. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Smart misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. And stolen by Horford. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Timeout.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Morant against Smart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
1:05 left in the third. Tatum against Jackson. Tatum kicks to Horford. Now the feed to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Morant against Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Grizzlies have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Brown against Brooks. Brown, the pass to Smart. Brown dishes to Horford. The kick out to Brown from deep. Kept alive by Boston on the wing. Brown. Three-pointer. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. There's the three. That one doesn't drop. Stolen by Brooks. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the
ruling on the floor stands.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Horford the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Tatum against Morant. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morant against Tatum. Brooks with no one around. And it's Adams on the follow.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Celtics leading by 6. Tatum looking around. There's the dish to Williams. Out left of the wing. Here's Horford. Back to Williams. And he goes big with a dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Love how Al Horford shares the basketball. He does whatever he can to make his teammates better.
It's Morant with the drive.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Feeds it to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tatum against Morant. Driving in, and Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Brown outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Morant against Tatum. Morant outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Brooks. Here's Adams outside for Jackson. Bain for 3. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
And that's an intentional foul. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Brown feeling out a bit. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Tatum against Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Brown against Brooks. Brown, good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Takes it inside. Money!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Passes it to Brown. Clock at 6. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He can't make the second free throw either, missing both. So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
To the best kid.
outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Here's Morant. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's Morant off the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Garland. Excellent D there from Morant.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Bain, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside. Working around the D and getting it to go.
Outside Morant. Got a piece of it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 6.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Mobley with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Okoro. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Morant. Outside Bain. From outside the arc. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
He has elite athleticism. Makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass. And you know he can finish.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Brooks finds Adams. On the wing, Bain. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Garland against Morant. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Driving inside.
This is Allen's role. He's out there to defend first and foremost and make an impact with his length.
And finished off by Garland.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
The Cavs trailing. A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Morant's got 12 points.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And the shot is good by Garland.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mitchell against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle. Jackson against Mobley. Right side Bain, just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant with the drive, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Now Brooks. Outside Bain. From the high post. 2 points. That one goes.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Memphis leading. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. Goes up on the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nice move. Mitchell misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Bain finds Jackson. Outside Morant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten his second bucket on the night. Timeout called. Memphis.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Now here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Gotta honor Morant's three ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Garland against Morant. Outside for Mitchell. Right side Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And so he makes both from the line. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Bane with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Adams. First one falls.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Adams. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Okoro on the take.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice! Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Mitchell into the lane. Can't hit from in close. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good.
There's a terrific intensity to Dillon Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Morant against Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. To the paint. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Rubio with the ball. He's against Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Rubio. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Wade misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kennard with it, and Lopez picks him up. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's stolen by Rubio.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Osman. Clark covers. Wade. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Conchar. Here's Kennard. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's go with a 3. Here's Rubio. LeVert left side. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Here's Jones. Rejected by Lopez. Pass to Rubio.
Though he's not known to be a great shooter, Rubio gives you a lot of things. Versatility, size out of the backcourt, and he's a coach out there on the floor.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Okoro is checked in for Osman, and Mitchell subbed in for LeVert. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Moran against Mitchell. Up top, Jackson. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Back to Mobley. Outside Garland. Down low. 5 to shoot. Pass to Okoro. Now Mobley. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The 3 from Bain. Knocks down the triple. Bain's got 5.
Nice job by Desmond Bain, showing the quickness to stop and pop. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
3-pointer Brooks. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Mitchell fires the 3. Drops in the 3. 14 points for him.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. Let's go with a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Outside Bain. Over Garland. Mobley grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Second personal foul. Second.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Okoro, guarded by Bain. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And right on target. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Morant, and Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Bain. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Making use of these corner spots. Bain is especially dangerous from this area.
The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Outside for Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now off the inbound. For 3, Allen. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Here's Garland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under routine.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that trims the lead to 6.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
And here's Morant. Adams high post. Pulls it. Good. And the setup by Morant.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. And he recovers it. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 23.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Bain with a screen on Mitchell. On the wing, Bain. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Here's Morant. Driving in. It's good. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Bain. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. And so the Grizzlies take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for getting...
both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good point. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Brown. Mitchell, a special move before the shot.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. In the corner, Smart with it. Brown finds Smart. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 3. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And here is Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Tatum dishes to Williams. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Brown. Nice to the hoop. And it's sent back by Allen. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Garland with the bucket.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Smart on the wing. Williams trying to break free. Smart misses. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Mobley throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Tatum passes to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Mobley against Horford. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Horford for double team. Celtics passing it around, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Floats it up there for Mobley. Stolen by Smart. Brown against Mitchell. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Williams. Out Outside Tatum. Here's Smart. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brown. To the middle. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Horford. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Garland, no good. Smart on the wing. Here's Tatum. Off with the layup. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at small forward. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got 6.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Tatum kicks to Smart. The outside leaner. Williams finds Tatum. Fades. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. 7-point differential. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Garland. From deep three-point range, Horford with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The pass to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Up top, Garland, guarded by Smart. Mitchell's shot is good.
It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Brown down low, covered by Mitchell. Here's Horford. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Okoro. They get it back. Allen. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Brown, and he converts the layup. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Okoro kicks to Garland. Allen, a screen on Smart. Garland dishes to Allen. Just 2 to shoot. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Brown. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the drive. Some solid defense from Brown. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Brown. 2 points. That one goes. And it's now only a 1-point Cleveland lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So Boston ends up going with the new group. Brown's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Mitchell outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Both good from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Tatum. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 11.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Horford.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Griffin. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Right wing. Lopez kicks to LeVert. Wade outside. Now here's LeVert. And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. The shot by Brogdon, no good. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
LeVert the pass to Osman. He dishes it to Lopez. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Osman missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And it's White missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Brogdon against LeVert. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Green finds Wade over Griffin. Second chance shot, Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Puts it up from 12. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Osman. White covering. Outside, Green. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Wade kicks to Osman. Clock at 4. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead. Gallinari surveying the D. Outside to Brogdon. Gallinari down low. He's against Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. It's LeVert with the drive. A rebound by the Celtics. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
White the pass to Gallinari. Griffin kicks to Gallinari. Outside, White for 3, Brogdon. No good that time. The Cavaliers leading by 3. LeVert with it. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Wade outside, takes the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Griffin with the steal. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tatum kicks to Smart. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Okoro throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter. Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Horford dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Garland against Smart. Garland kicks to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Mitchell, a screen on Smart. The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Smart. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland leading by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Garland dishes to Allen. Brown against Mitchell. Locked up there for Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Tatum passes to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Brown wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Allen in the post, guarded by Tatum. Mobley kicks to Okoro. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Brown. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Williams. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Okoro kicks to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 3 to shoot. And they get it back. Okoro passes to Garland. The tray. And Horford pulls it down.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Boston again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
About not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And Boston with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll to the best kid.
should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. Brown against Bane. Brown passes to Williams. Horford finds Williams. Here's Smart. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. And here's Morant. Three-pointer. Bane, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. And stolen by Morant. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Adams. Horford against Brooks. The 3 from Bane. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Smart. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Morant clears the board.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Now here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford, left side. Oh, Brooks with the steal. He goes up. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Adams missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That one goes. Count it.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Morant against Smart. Here's the 3. And it's Morant missing. Tatum inside, guarded by Bane. Here's Brown. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now here's Smart. Williams passes to Smart. Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum against Brooks. Outside for Moran. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
There is a persistence about Steven Adams. Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Williams has got 8.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Brown passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Horford to the inside, and Williams punches it home.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Morant against Tatum. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Smart. Launches a 3. Horford. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bain against Smart. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Brown passes to Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Adams, the pass to Bain. Now Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on it.
The free throw drops for Morant. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson outside. It's stolen by Smart. Horford passes to Smart. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Memphis leading. The drive by Morant. On the wing, Bain. Jackson outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, Adams with the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's good. 2 points. Now here's Morant. He's got 17. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ja Morant, he's feeling it.
The Celtics, 22. The Grizzlies, 33. Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Griffin is out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. There's a screen. Jones, the pass to Kennard. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
White for 3. They get it back.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Jones drives in. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. To the left side wing. Here he goes. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Clark's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Kennard. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Pass to Conchar. Clark with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Conchar, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Jones. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Boy, looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Kennard outside. Pass to Conchar. Back to Kennard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Cornette. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Jones finds Kennard. Count it. Good. Kennard's got 6.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Pass to Cornette. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
2 minutes. Out of bounds. Memphis ball.
For Memphis, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Brogdon against Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. 4-3. He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now. Back to Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw misses. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Brown with the steal. On the wing, Tatum. And no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Morant, the pass to Bane. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Williams has checked in for Cornette.
Robert Williams.
Smart against Morant. Horford passes to Smart. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Right wing. Adams finds Jackson. Williams against Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Up top, Horford. Adams covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Adams with a screen on Smart. The 3 from Bane. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Memphis up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Now Morant. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. And that one's good. Morant's got 21 points in the game.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Pass to Brown. The turnaround jumper. And that one drops for him.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Three-pointer, Brooks. Tatum pulls it in. A difficult situation for Boston. Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Brooks against Tatum. Up top, Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Morant against Tatum. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Horford inside. Pounded by Morant. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Timeout called, Memphis. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thanks for that, Allie. Bain against Brown to the paint. And the jam by Brown.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Morant against Tatum. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Horford. And that one's long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Morant against Tatum. On the wing, Bain. There's the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Tatum against Brooks. Smart outside. Williams finds Horford. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Pass to Morant. 46 seconds left in the game. Here's Adams. That shot missing. Horford with some nice D. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Jackson against Horford. Jackson, pass to Morant. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Morant drawing the double team. Out to the right wing. And he commits the intentional foul.
Robert Williams, second personal foul, first team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Morant, soft touch off the glass.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Stolen by Jackson. And so it's Memphis winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well...